planned for day 14. So, yeah. Had a weird dream. Not a nightmare, but just something odd. Well, dreams are weird. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get started for the day. I'll check back in later.
So, the first workload isn't too terrible. I mean, you know I've already been sending a full box of these drives, so a couple extra hash codes ain't a bother. Bought the metal detector, so that should hopefully be here soon. Something about this place is just telling me that there are some old secrets left to be dug up. That, or it's cabin fever. Either way, it gets me to do something other than sitting here and grabbing signals from the stars all day. Speak of the devil and he will show. A lot later than I thought. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to leave you folks like that. Just, slipped in my mind. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Might have to invest in some solar power for the ATV. Well, sitting here chatting isn't going to get me to do my job any faster, so... Kel, momentarily out. Aha! Something about this spot is giving me mad buried treasure vibes. Oh, okay. That seems pretty intuitive. The blue one doesn't have anything, but it goes from red to green to white. Oh, I knew it. Even comes with a little treasure chest. Oh, Kel, you blood, this is not a treasure. This is, in fact, a burial box. May the Lord keep you and protect you. Forgive me for my intrusion, and please don't haunt me. Amen. No idea who this could have been, obviously. But this place must have meant a lot to him. Why else would you want to be buried here? I guess no more treasure hunting. I'm gonna stick to just what's around base, I guess. Walk on the ground. Now, I can rationalize them just tipping over, but this... well... Oh, hey, little man. Oh, what's this you're doing? Did you knock over one of Daddy's sodas? Okay, I forgive you. Alright, false alarm, everyone. It isn't a ghost. It's just my cat. Well, my work is done. How about you and I go look for some buried treasure? Awesome. Well, Tux ran off after something. I'm sure he's fine. What I'm more concerned about is, keeps burying all these full batteries. Like, if you want to hide them for whatever reason, could you not have stuck them in the ground? Huh. Still has a charge, though. Well, finders keepers. More bones. Tux? Cat's fine. He was already inside by the time I got done running around looking and screaming for him. The little stinker. Dr. Ken's email has me curious. Now see, he says that he has been listening to these recordings in the early hours of the day. But, like, I'm usually sending these things around mid-afternoon. Are we really that far spread where we can be in not just, like, different time zones, but morning and nights? Actually, thinking back, I guess Dr. Bao's email did say something about wishing me a good day or night. Then, who am I sending these to? I guess that's not really my concern. It's above my pay grade and all. Either way, I hope they can get back to a good sleep schedule. I know what that's like. Yep. Yeah, that's sure an energy drink. What the heck? Oh, I see. Okay. Very funny. You guys are just a bunch of pranksters, you know. Not bad on the construction, though. Looks like someone's first 3D model, in a good way, Huh. I didn't see anyone push it or see it until it was right in front of my main window. Really need to pay more attention, I guess. Well, joke's on all of you. I've got a new spotlight and a new friend. Putting him here probably wasn't the best idea, but come on. You all would have done it the same as me. Oh, I have missed you, my caramel muse. Like, yeah, it's still drip coffee, but it's better than the no coffee I've had for the past 2 weeks. Almost got over my caffeine addiction, too. Okay, so I made a bad choice. I was in here and thinking, gosh, Kel, a pop sounds really good, and I said to myself, you are so right and you're so handsome, Kel. I want to keep an eye on this guy HR event just waiting to happen. Jokes aside, I have tried every single one of these things, and yes, I can confirm that they all have caffeine in them. So I'm sitting here vibrating out of my chair, so I'm just going to give you all the rundowns of my personal rankings. Bottom of the 7th is Extra NRG. It's an energy drink, and boy, it tastes like one. Number 6, Meow Meow. It tastes like I want to say slurs in a voice call. Numero 5, Shrimp. Glad to have tried it, but I will never drink this again. Number 4, Pepsi. Just mid. Number 3, Fancy. Who doesn't enjoy a nice orange soda? Runner up at number 2 is Wug. It's a root beer. It's nice. Whatever. And the grand winner is Dr. Penny. I cannot put into words how amazing the soda is. This is my 3rd one in this hour. I have to use the little Kel's room, and Jakey and Raoul are missing. Come on, guys. Can you lay off the pranks a little? You just got me with one. Well, despite your best efforts to unnerve me, I am caffeinated like I am 14 again, so I'm gonna burn away the midnight oil until I inevitably crash and burn into a coma. Dr. Kel, outie. And we're right back here with day 15. Let's hear it for day 15! Oh. Okay. Let's go get some of that chalk y'all call MREs. Sorry. Still over-caffeinated. Oh, the garage one is also gone. Strange. Ah, dang. I was hoping to maybe try and get another look at that thing. Never mind. Okay. There. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the crash coming. Tux! Time for sleepy! Tux? Tux? Oh, look where Tux got himself stuck. Now, if you can get up there, you can get yourself down. Okay, fine, you big baby. Come here. Come here. So, I'm just laying in bed now. I had said a whole bunch of stuff before I had to get Mr. Man down from the lockers. Can't recall what, though. Not that important, I guess. Had a thought just now. Those ships are like, here. Come they don't get pinged by the radar. Never mind that. I'm gonna actually try and get some rest. Good morning, I guess. Good actual morning. I know what you're all gonna say, but how could I pass this up? Despite the crash, I still didn't sleep all that late. Tux was being a terror and wanted to play, so... I mean... who am I to tell the little monster no? Just checking in so you all know I didn't die of a heart attack. Oh yeah, the scores. Oh, I totally forgot about those yesterday. Mentally... honestly, feeling a 5. Physically, about a 3. I don't really have any notes as to why a 3, but I did drink a lot of crud and Tux scratched me pretty good when it was bath time. Oh yeah, just an average day. Alright, my mandatory check-in is done, so I'm gonna go get going with my day. Good morning, Dr. Cal. I will keep this brief. As you are aware, your patients with the hospital staff members will not be sending anyone else to you. Obviously. That said, you're not straight at the job, so please. Unless you will be protest file. Still the file. We hope that a digital assistant can be of some benefit to you. Please note the functions available to assist. Sincerely, bow. Must have fat-fingered his keys. Oh, that must be the program. Wow, that is going to take a while to install. Probably all day. Looks like I can have it running in the background at least. What the... Hey, yeah, no, it's not just the ones inside the base. All the mannequins are gone. Hey, so I just remembered a fun fact that is relevant, and not just because I'm craving human interaction and... I didn't order anything, and it's way past midnight. I better go check. That's the mannequin. What the hell? What's it doing all the way up? So, slipped in my mind, I forgot I did order something. Thank you all very much for getting it out to me so quickly. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. I want to do one of those home renovation things where they suddenly reveal how a room looks in. Never mind. Anyway, you remember the patio, right? Nothing really to it, but empty pots and the telescope. Well, feast your eyes on this. Huh. Now there is one out here. Never mind that. I wanted you all to feast your eyes on... Ta-da! Made myself a little sitting spot for outside. I know it isn't much, but I think it's already... No, okay, seriously, what the hell? This thing feels like it's gotten closer. Maybe nothing. Maybe the brain is still funky after all the pop. Oh, why did the tower have to go down now? I mean, another question is why you all constantly need it brought up. I haven't really moved since I got here. Not like I can really relocate the entire base. Fine. You all get to experience the long climb and wind with me. I hope you're all happy. What the... Huh. Wind must have cut the mannequin. Oh shit, no. No, that thing is moving. What the hell? We said anything about having to deal with a wooden 176. Never mind, I don't really want to explain anything right now. Okay. The thing is at the bottom of the ladder. Okay. Well, if this is what I think it is, I just have to keep my eye on it. Like, going down the ladder. Go. Oh. Got my eye on you, so you can't. You know what? We're just gonna. Okay, it's gonna. I think I'm gonna. Adios. So, isolation breeds creativity, I guess, or something. Anyway, that wall builder has been catching my eye, so I think I want to try my hand at, well, being handy. Oh, man. Now, this might turn out like crap for you. Cameras fail at really capturing the beauty of God rays, but golly, there is something somberly beautiful about this. Guys? Whatever this thing was, I must have just missed it. Comforting. Oh, hey! The Marsingal's curiosity singing. Happy birthday, little guy. Oh, that was nice. Oh, not again. That's a lot of things out there. Oh. And they're gone. Again. Oh, oh, it's just the computer. Oh, install must be done. Huh. Real creative name, guys. Just gonna call it Assistant. If I had to guess, probably going to be our own brand of Clippy. Oh. I recognize that little guy.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Polaris, and I am so excited to act as your general assistant. We're going to have so much fun. Now, before we really get going, I just need to fill out some forms.
You have all my information already.
It's a way to help me help you,
just imported the stuff? Whatever, I guess. I'll tune back in if I start to fall asleep. You again! Alright, I'm dealing with this trespasser. Then I'm off to bed. Hopefully you all hear back from me. Man, today's been wild. Kel out. I lived. I guess that does make today a pretty sweet 16. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that one. Looking to be some nice weather today, so that's always a nice sign. Yep. I could get used to this. Waking up when I want to. Having a nice hot shower without anyone telling me that I'm using up all the water. Feeling comfortable walking around with just my undies on. Then sitting down for a nice hot cup of mediocre coffee. All with the morning breeze tickling my neck. think before I head out today, I'm gonna take some time and clear out the garage. Where I can, at least. No sense in washing the thing down, not with the giant drone hole and all. But there's a lot of space in there, and I feel like it could be used better as storage. Anyway, I'll check in once I'm out and about. So I'm not out and about, yes, as you can tell. I was taking care of the supply crates, expect some coal and unwanted discs, when I got a look at this. This is way too on the nose for me to actually take it seriously. I mean, come on. Someone scratched the word "no" over and over into the wall, only for it to then be conveniently covered up by these crates. You've all gotten me before, but this is just sad and disappointing. This is why you're all getting coal. Okay, enough light shaming. I've got some work to do before the sun comes up. So, out in your uniform, and, well, I found where all the mannequins went off to. Why are they all in a huge pile? Guys, I mean, I assume you all did this because who else would have the drive to gather up each and every one of these and put them into a huge pile? Like, sometimes your pranks are good, but this one just seems like you're phoning it in. Wait. Huh, okay. Okay, I think I see what's going on. You tricky devils. You made some robots, didn't you? That explains how they must work. Most likely some rudimentary hydraulics or something, and you've installed a camera somewhere on them. I turn around, it recognizes my face, the machine locks up. Very clever. Very clever. Still doesn't explain the pile, but I'll let you cook. Huh. Now, what do we have here? Thought I spied something through the tree line. Some kind of space junk. It's like maybe part of a rocket? I mean, looks pretty intact for something that supposedly would have came crashing down through the atmosphere. Looks to me like it's made out of some kind of metal alloy. Maybe bronze? Given the coloration, it has to be something that has copper in it. Funny thing is, I don't see where it would attach to a larger craft. Although these square shapes make me think that it could maybe be a wheel or rotor or something. Strange. Also, the more I look at it, the positioning doesn't make sense. Like, for it to have plummeted. These stones are all way too intact. No major fractures or scattering of debris. Odd. Oh, another mystery for Uncle Taylor, I guess. Huh. I think I see some kind of depression in the ground over yonder. Thought you all wouldn't want to hear the roar of the engine, but yeah, we've got a dip. Oh. Okay, no, I know where this is. Yeah. Okay, so this must be the weird circle on the topography maps. Huh. There seems to be something down there, but I can't quite make it. Ow. Oh, shit!
I think I'm okay. I'm gonna try standing. Okay. It hurts like a son of a bitch, but nothing's broke. Good. I don't think I could make it out of here if it was. Whew. Thankfully, I don't think I have a concussion either. Oh, sorry. Left you all on the floor.
Let's see if what's down here was worth the tumble. Huh? Another one of those plushes. Did you make this crater? No, that's silly. Now, how do I get out of here? Running isn't an option, and I haven't rock climbed in years. Oh, the hook! Back home for a while. I sat on the nasty couch and put my feet up for a second. Can confirm that nothing is broken and the sprain wasn't too severe. Thank goodness for my tuck and roll instincts. Look, you don't grow up a feral child without learning how to jump out of a moving car safely. Well, as safe as that is overall. It really is a miracle I never caught a rock or branch or something wrong and split my head open. You may have saw, but I also got one of those walls done. I tell ya, even with just a singular brick, it really changes how the room feels. Don't see myself using it for more than a visual thing. Not sturdy enough or wide enough to decorate or lean on, brutally. Maybe construction wasn't the best idea. Well, that really does it for me. Dr. Kell over and out for the evening. Good night, everyone. Okay, I know I just said goodnight, but I was limping my way to turn off the lights and make sure the door is locked. The freaking keypad exploded or something. I don't know how else to describe it. There was just this big shower of sparks. Anyway, I need to send Kerfer out to Romeo because my hobbling ass isn't going.
No.
Come on, buddy. Let's go to the garage, I guess. Wait. Huh. Hey, Dr. Bao, I think your profile's glitching or something because you were liking a profile icon, my guy. Also, where did Polaris go? Maybe related? Check the tower. Check the tower? Like this? Well, I can at least see if it's blinking while I wait for Kerfer. Maybe bow. Could you wait a couple seconds before pestering me? Okay, you got me. You guys suck, you know that. Oh, it got me good. Oh, I thought I was about about ready for a code brown. Well, once again, joke's on all of you. Now I have more friends to put around the base. Alright, guten Morgen, everyone. Despite your best efforts, I was still able to get a nice night's rest. Day 17. Figured I'd start today off with taking care of that shredding pile. I wasn't able to hide it in the photo today. I think I heard some servers going down too. So I'll send Kerfer out to fix that. But before anything, I want to get a sig. No. Downloading, is that smoke? Yup, that's smoke. Okay, well, at least I don't smell burning wood, so it must have just started. Okay, shit, going to investigate. I mean, those towers are obviously abandoned, so I guess I'm on fire watch duty. Shit, sorry, stalling. Hopefully it isn't too big. I can maybe catch it before it spreads. Check it back in once I'm there. Looks to be near Papa. So far, so good, I guess. Just parked the ATV and I don't see any flames. God damn it, Kerfer! Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to shout at you. What? Well, it is a fire, a campfire. With those ships here too. I mean, I'm not really one to question the wealthy and what they do. Gonna have a look around. So it seems like they're building some kind of treehouse. Not bad construction either. I mean, not that I'm any kind of expert. Why all the way out here, of all places? I mean, I have no authority to get them to leave, so unless you all have something to say about it, I have some new neighbors. Oh, yo, okay. Okay, it seems I may have been blaming the wrong people for these little cutouts and model pranks. It hasn't been you all. It's been them. Huh. But why me? Well, the easy answer is that I'm here, they're wealthy, and so they figured just mess with the one guy who's out here or something. Well, I hope they don't mind if I just help myself. Leaving the paint, though, that's too heavy to carry. Hey, I'm doing my job now, and I can't help but notice that this signpost is, like, super wrong. Yankee isn't out that way. Yeah. Was there, like, an old way these were distributed? That doesn't make any sense. Let me rephrase. Was Yankee out that way at one point? Not the actual satellite. I mean, yes, the satellite, but more so was the one over there named Yankee and... Never mind. Sign's wrong. That's all. Oh, shoot. Juliet's across the river, not over here. Yeah, I think I'm up for a dip. Huh. So I must have given the broadcast button a little tap by accident. Yeah, that river's super cold. Refreshing, though. I dried by this point, back at base. You know, just winding down for the evening. Now, you may see me purchasing some security cameras. It's not that I don't trust my new neighbors, but A, they haven't really been consistent in their treatment of me. Not poorly, just kind of bullying, and B, I'm just starting to feel like there are eyes on me at all times, and I want to stare back, you know? I mean, worst case scenario, I waste the points on the good cameras and never get a use out of them. I mean, that isn't really worst case, but that isn't something I want to even entertain. Room's coming together nicely. Yeah, no more photos until I get it all squared away. I mean, you saw I still haven't even put up any of the photos I spent all day printing. Oh man, I've been so wrapped up in today. Sprain's all better. Well, I mean, I don't want to collapse on the floor and cry when I'm walking around, so that counts as all better to me. I think I had something else. Gone now. If it's important, it'll come back to me, I guess. Yeah. And, no. It's bedtime. So, from me to you, have a great night, and I'll talk to you all in the morning. Cal out. Good night, Polaris.
Good night, Dr. Cal.